And what's going on, guys? This is Dragonlungs coming at you with a new premiere stream, actually, of Pillars of Eternity Live, the complete edition. This is episode 1, the tale of Garrick the Wanderer. We're going to be doing a wizard playthrough, but you're going to have to give me a moment. I'm just setting up the stream and everything. Doing on normal. I'm no veteran, but I don't think I'm gonna be quite a noob.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alright guys, now that that's taken care of, Garrick is definitely a male. He is of the human race, and he is of the meadow folk. And I will be reading this. I guess that it does pertain to the lore and actual story of the game. So, for you guys, we will be a human, which humans commonly called folk are the most common race in the Deerwood, the Aedir Empire. Old Valia, and the Valian republics. Though not as large as the towering Amua, humans are known for their strength and willpower. You get Resolve +1 and a Might +1. So we're gonna pick that. And then we're gonna go for the Meadow Folk. So most common humans in the Dyrwood, the Meadow Folk, or Theurton, have lived in the area for almost 2,000 years. Meadow Folk traditionally live at the edges of elven forests, working the open plains, hence their name. Most humans in the Dyrwood are Theurton. They get Fighting Spirit, which once per encounter, not day or anything. 5 seconds after being reduced by 50%, folk temporarily gain bonuses to accuracy and damage. So that'll be nice. We will be playing a wizard, and wizards are pretty cool, just like, you know, all the D&D classes. But wizards, the master of academic magic. Wizards are students of arcane traditions that stretch back beyond the boundaries of recorded history. Wizards are a highly organized group, often forming academics or guilds devoted to research and development and magical studies, and tend to favor environments where inquiry, experimentation, debate, and the dissemination of knowledge are encouraged. Many accomplished wizards eventually become known for their eccentricity, their egos, and their unquenchable interest in all things arcane and occult. The starting abilities that they obtain are Arcane Assault, which is a mid-range attack that hits a small area for raw damage and can leave targets dazed. They also get spells, of course. Wizards have access to a variety of offensive and personal defense spells. Unlike priests and druids, wizards learn individual spells that they store in and cast directly from their grimoires. Grimoires can only hold 4 spells of each spell level, which motivates wizards to keep multiple grimoires for different needs. See, that's interesting because I haven't really ever played a wizard in any type of game, so this will be new to me, as well as this game being new to me also. So, can only hold 4 spells of each spell level. Motivates wizards to keep multiple grimoires for different needs. Every 2 levels, wizards gain access to an additional set of spells. However, they can automatically learn 1 spell of any level they can access each time they advance. Wizards also have the option of learning spells from grimoires they find or buy. Initially, their spells can be cast a limited number of times per rest. As wizards gain power, their weaker spells eventually shift to per encounter use. Oh, that's pretty awesome. So you start out with +2 to lore and a +1 to mechanics. You also get endurance 36 + 12. That's a high level. You get health 4, endurance low. Accuracy 20 + 3. It's a high level. And then you get a low deflection of a 10. So we're going to start out with that. So, for our spells, I'm not going to be playing the traditional wizard, I feel. I took a look at the spells, and we're actually going to take Consulhat's Parasitic Staff, which creates a glowing quarter staff of pure energy for the wizard to wield, granting a bonus chance to hit, and giving the wizard endurance with each successful strike. So it's a fast speed, and the effects, obviously, are I summon a weapon, Consulhat's Parasitic's Quarterstaff, for 45.0 seconds. So, pretty nice. I like that. Now, seeing as we are going to be melee, and we're not going to have a very high dex for accuracy, we're going to take Eldritch Aim, which grants the caster otherworldly sight, resulting in the preternatural accuracy for a short time. It's fast as well, and it gives me 15 plus accuracy for 10 seconds. Now we're also going to take Thrust of Tattered Veils, which is a quick strike of crushing force, dealing little damage. but having a high chance to disrupt enemy spellcasters. I'm not going to be having long-range AoEs, nukes, and or rays, so it'll be nice to be able to disrupt those baddies from afar. And I was thinking, alright, for the wizard though, you get an average deflection, but you get very high health and endurance. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at that. Jeez, that would have been bad if I looked at that. So you get very low endurance, you get low deflection. So, this is where it comes down to, I don't know if I want to... Huh. Alright, so I'm going to take Wizards double because I will not have a high constitution and I don't want to be hit. Sorry for the brain fart, I was just figuring variables in my head. So, seeing as Might, which is a recommended stat for Wizard, represents a character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as ability to channel powerful magic during interactions, it can be useful for intimidating displays and acts of brute force. In combat, it contributes to both damage and healing, as well as the fortitude defense. So, it contributes to damage. So, I don't know if that means spell damage as well, but I feel as it will contribute to the melee spellcaster I'm going for. How's it going, Zeno? This is Pillars of Eternity. This game is highly acclaimed. It's actually gotten 9s across the board on multiple review sites, Steam. It's really good, I've heard. This is a blind playthrough for me, though. Okay, so we're gonna go for intellect as well. It's not blasphemy, get out of here. I gotta take a break sometimes, guys. Huh. So, I don't know what if I want to... Nope, we're going for glass cannon, up close in your face, deflection. So... Huh. I like it. Kind of. Oh, but I forgot. I can take one away. So we want to go and live on the plane. So we're gonna take this away. Fuck. I don't know. So now we're gonna go to the planes. So by the way, guys, we know about the damage. Might does damage to spell attacks, stuff like that. Recommended for wizards, not highly recommended, is dexterity. It's an abstraction of a character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. In interactions, it can be used for sleight of hand and fast reactions. In combat, it affects the character's action speed with all attacks, spells, and abilities, and contributes to the reflex defense. So we're gonna put a 14 into that, just because I want my dude to be graceful as fuck. But we're also gonna have in perception, because with perception, it represents character senses as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. In interactions, it can be used to catch someone in a lie, to make an observant comment about their appearance, or to notice something happening in the background. In combat, it contributes to accuracy, the reflex defense, and grants bonus to interrupt. So we want that because one of our spells already grants interrupt to spellcasters. So I want us to be able to be basically an anti-mage. We're going to be a witch hunter. Melee up close in your face, glass cannon. Since we're going to be melee, it's also going to help with accuracy as well as reflex defense with that dexterity. So we're going to be very nimble. See you, Matt. No worries, man. And intellect, of course. It is the wizard's bread and butter, logic, reasoning capabilities. In interactions, it can be useful for deduction, sudden realizations, and problem solving. In combat, it contributes to will defense and influence durations, an area of effect for all abilities and talents. Highly recommended for the wizard. You get 36 plus area of effect, 30 duration, and 12 will. So basically we're going to do that. We get 9 in resolve because we're going to go over to the planes, the examital planes. Excuse me if I'm slaughtering that. The 80-year Empire is currently the largest and most powerful force. Oh, that's the wrong one. Duly noted, Zeno. Duly noted. But, so we're located in the northeast of the Eric Landfath. The examital plains are a large expanse of fertile savannas that are extensively farmed by human and Orland residents. The examital culture is one of the oldest in the world, though one of the least imperialistic, having spread out little over the past several thousand years. So, we're going with that. We're also going to be a drifter. See, seeing as Garrick had never been one for the arcane arts in the traditional sense, to where he'd never been able to cast large fireballs, shit like that, he's had to move about town to town, couldn't be accepted into any guilds because no one really understood his niche for the melee combats. So he is a drifter at heart. So that gives me a +1 to stealth and mechanics. I don't know how beneficial that's going to be, but we are a role player through and through, so we're going for it. And seeing as I can pretty much just do whatever the fuck I want, I'm gonna give him a beard. It's gonna look like that. Boom, 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 bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna give him My dog's ridiculous because I'm charging my controller and being oh, he's so retarded. Okay, stop, dog. Chill out, go play. It's gonna bug me. I gotta find a good one. I like that. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, as you know, I went through and like kinda looked already. I made a little backstory by myself. This part feels a little like RuneScape to me though. The like different colors, but whatever. And I like this voice. If it will play.
Attack!
Hmm?
Onward!
Let's keep quiet.
I think this is the one that I want. Whatever. Give me a good voice, man. Well, it's a good thing I looked through earlier, because I can't hear it. So, Garrick. Garrick. I need a good last name. Garrick Windre. Alright. So, that is his name. I don't know why I made that last name, but we're going with it. So, Zeno, I hope you can stick around. I literally just want to take a soft reset and smoke a cigarette really quick, because I am going to hop right into this game. Yeah, because I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I was thinking Witcher 3 or this game, and I realized there's not really a lot of stuff about this game online, like for the community. So, I'm taking one for the team. I know The Witcher 3 is an amazing game, but I've heard great stuff about this. And honestly, spread the word, man, if you know anyone who you think would enjoy the gameplay. I think I'm gonna start up a group with all my friends on PSN advertising this, because, like I said, it's a really cool game. Well, you never get noticed if you keep doing what everyone's doing, right? So I like the character. What do you think? I even went with an icon that looked like him. I also didn't want to go with the whole, oh, fireball wizard. But let's start this bad boy up. It's got a very Diablo 2 feel to it. Oh boy. Is this gonna be some story time? So, the caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't
Thank God I
track
don't
blood
have
on
to.
their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, he turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
So I'm sick.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Till before he spoke, Odoma looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfle, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. He nods in your direction. Sparfle nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. So, what are these huge rocks
They don't
coming
got
out from
Adra
the
where you
ground?
come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that. They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking.
I
You'll
didn't
know
say
it
it.
when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Well, I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who had spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
So, he responded very jovially, shook his head, looked at me, cast a sidelong glance at her. So,
off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
okay.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Some movement. These tall glass green pillars appear as if they have sprouted from the earth. The flickering fire sets shadows dancing within. So that's a radio menu. Another radio menu. Silver press. Okay.
I'll handle this. It's done.
Oh, so I can lockpick? Cool. I didn't realize that. Caravan life doesn't agree with you, does it? You look as raw as that merchant Hewden. Okay. Don't mind Odema. This is as good a place to camp as any. It's best not to wander alone, especially so near the ruin. All kinds of beasts in these woods, and then you have the tribes. I've traveled with Odema before. He'd never led us astray.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
If we're going out, we should stock up on as much as we can. You see a man wearing simple, but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Let's see what you got. Okay, so 109 gold, I'm guessing. Oh, copper pieces, 125. Okay. So, not much to buy here. Lockpicks. I guess we could. Got some lockpicks. So, if I open the radio menu, I have a map. Ooh, okay. So I can. Oh, okay, cool. Inventory formation. So how do we do the form? Oh, okay, cool. So I can actually line up a formation. Cool. Alright, well, since we're gonna do that, we're gonna have that doesn't work. Can we change it? No. Stronghold. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out some stuff. That's for damn sure. And then we have oh, okay. Customize class behavior. Yep, spell sword. Wait, that's like the same thing. Alright, cool. So I have a rod. What are my spells? 1. Alright, so oh no. I think there's a lot of NPCs, honestly. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright, we're just figuring out shit, guys. Okay, so basically I'm gonna have to go into this menu every time. I see. Alright, cool. I can, yeah, see, I can hotkey. I knew it. Ain't no way this game is so good without hotkeys, right? Okay. So, just want to, but I can't because we're not in combat. Honestly, Chuck, I don't know what this game is about yet. So, go to the sites and parties. All party members at once. You press both simultaneously. Good to know. Let us move. Let us tarry no longer. Hello, Sparfield.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Well, I'm not going anywhere then, Sparful. Let's go check this out. Oh, it looks like Diablo, bro. If you ain't never played Diablo, you don't know what's up. Oh, there's a dead body. Travelers, maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign, any way you figure it. But they got some leather armor, and we can fuck with that. The corpse is cold to the touch, and ripe smell wafts in its putrid waves. A dark crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. So, that dude got effed in the air, basically. Alright. So, can we check my inventory? What's good, yo? Oh. Ooh, can I level up? Oh, I was like, level up. I'm down. Is that just an option? So, the inventory is navigated using both left and right stick. Use left. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I think you can set that as an option, but we definitely did not. What does this look like? Oh, I don't like that. Alright, we're going with the leather. I can dig. Alright, so there's nothing over there. We're not searching over there anymore. Wait, can I like switch characters and just talk to...
Springberries grow wild all over the place here. Keep your eye out.
She does. She looks like a bad bitch. Hey, come on. Let's go. We're moving. So I really gotta be mindful of keeping all my units together. Nothing over here. Where is there?
This is recent. Not good.
Take that beer though, that's good. The footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Okay. So, oh, there is stuff. Hey, dry cat. I got some shrooms. Get it. Let's get it. And it looks like there is a day and night cycle, so it's not linear. Okay, so that's the camp. So we gotta find those glowberries or whatever they're called, because...
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Okay, I'm down. I feel like that's the way out of the pass. Which is not where we're going. Okay. Let's check out the combat. Pillars of Eternity combat uses a pausable real-time system because you will often manage more than one character at a time. It's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, and resume real-time to see the orders play out. All characters in the game have 4 primary defenses: deflection, fortitude, reflexes, and will. Together with accuracy, these determine the chance for an attack to hit or miss. If you are having difficulty hurting an enemy, try switching to a different weapon or attack. Most enemies have 1 or 2 strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. Take heed. Note the damage type that's being blocked, and try a different damage type. You can switch to a new weapon sets by selecting weapon icon on the combat radio menu. More encyclopedia. Accuracy, damage reduction, damage types. Wow. Okay, so pause it just square. Okay, cool. I can dig that. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, word. Get him. Can I just pause my square? Yeah, cool. Just to see it.
Charge! Head!
Yes! That's exactly what I wanted to do. This is gonna be fun, guys.
This is it.
Yeah, hell yeah it is. Give me that springberry. You're kind of mystery to the rest of the caravan. Just some kind of wanderer, the way I hear it. It's really none of your business. I don't think you'd understand it, just like how no one else has ever really understood it. Suit yourself. Can't very well force you to have a personality, can I? Kliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes the girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle, like the rest of the lot? Honestly, no. Like I said, I'm just passing through. That's usually the case with the big city, just a little ways further up the same road. Where are you headed? Somewhere I can get a meal, something to fill my pockets, learn some more talents. The circle keeps on turning. Ah, a man after my own heart. May your luck be better than mine. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Well, hold on there. I mean, you're asking me all these questions. Why don't you tell me about yourself? I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Ruitai, and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale, she's the only real home buddy. Well, I mean, the question still stands. Why are you here? Kliska sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. That's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out. That's got me... Well, it's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. We're doing guide work and it's mental. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Odema, I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Well, you're on a schedule then. Might as well get to camp. I'm not really feeling that well anyways. Godspeed. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get your water.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins.
Gonna break character. What's up, Zeno? What can I help you with? You are way too perceptive, my friend. Just hold up a second, alright? You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Calliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You've gained an item. Quest. Full water skin added to the stash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is strangeness in his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
She frowns. Sparfle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an empty flag.
Ambush!
Damn, I hit hard as fuck.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
I mean, I hit tremendously powerfully. Jeez. That's crazy. Alright, so... Sorry, I was preoccupied. Freaked me out a little bit. the way back to camp? No, this is... Oh, I apologize. I'm terrible with direction. Oh, okay. No uses. What does it say? No uses left. I haven't. Oh, I see. I only have a certain amount of spells that I can use a day. That's awesome. I am a wizard, and I need to realize it. Oh, I definitely need to change, like, my weapon, because that doesn't fit my lore. Yes, rest in peace, Sparful. Gone but never forgotten. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Caliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them towers, and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of a man you recognize as Heodin, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life, for a fight you will lose. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Glanfath. Your words carry no weight. I have seen the truth with my own eye. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Judging by that string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are a worshipper of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting these ruins, would you? Oh, my dog. Stop, dog. Get out of here. I'm trying to be in character. You're fucking it up. Ah, rip. Rip character. Immersion. The man frowns and motions with his axe. He even winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it was what you were told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? Alright, stream, I apologize. I'm gonna murder my dog really quick. Sorry to break character so many freaking times. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostril flares as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally, right? But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Hyoden the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Alright. So, oh, we have a new tutorial that I didn't get to watch because I'm stupid. Alright, so, Hyoden, you need to get over here, dude. Matter of fact, you do too. Kaliska, or whatever your name is, get one of your knockdown abilities and put it on the boss man. And break! Wait, no! Hyoden. No, that didn't work. Okay. No, boss man. Boom. Boom. There you go. Hyoden. Boom. Break! Oh, not gonna work. He's in combat, which I understand now. Cool. Who's surrounded? Can I get all three of them? Yes, I can. Oh yeah. So we're gonna focus the boss. That's Kaliska and Hyoden. Hyoden, do you have any abilities? Blinding Strike, which no one has its back turned to you, so boom. Break! Everyone focus the remaining lower health. And actually, boom. Boom. Break. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it's rending you apart from within. Seated against the wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bow, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort, he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Theoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Theoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Theoden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Would I channel a bolt of energy towards the attacker? Oh yeah, I totally would. Boom. Your aim is true and hits jaws Theoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Theoden clambers up the base of the rock. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull his waning strength, with waning strength, as it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Theoden to get to his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow of your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stone before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
The lower level of the ruins have been blocked off by fallen rubble.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Who attacked us? Glanfathons. Those be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Look to be fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. They said we trespassed. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs were hotheads, Galathanes don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glanced down the passage beyond. Or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. Well, there's really no point dwelling on it. Let's get out of here. Left or right? A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zarip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. It's okay. I don't mean harm. The Zarip recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Oh, okay. The Zarip watches warily as you go. Okay. Maybe it needs something.
Stay quiet.
Look
Those
at the
tiles look
tiles.
suspicious.
What are those
Let's be
symbols?
careful.
He looks like the rogue, so let's scout out with him a little bit.
Wait. Do you hear that?
If I hear what? Okay, I see. Alright, so nice, man. That's what I'm going for, so thanks for the feedback. So can I still have a grimoire? Even though... because that would be cool. I would really like that, because I would just go berserker right now. Okay. And then for Kalisa, we're going to give her another weapon set so she can actually use her crossbow if she needs to. Or no, actually that's a bad idea. She shall always be the range fighter. I'm going to use the crossbow on Hidden. Yeah, man, it probably looks really good. We're gonna give all the lockpicks to Hidden. I feel it's just smart. Okay, they both have medium armor on. I believe, does he have medium? Yeah. Okay, and how's her armor looking? Better. Cool. So, I feel like she doesn't need that torch either. She needs a shield. Cool. I think, Where? Cool. Examine. So we found a tattered journal. This small folio is torn in several places and blood is soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Egwithan artifact. Fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins. But if he's right about this gym leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Sillant Lies in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Okay, so that dude was obviously a treasure hunter. Okay. Yeah, with the formations, it looked like it too. Oh, okay, that does not work. Is everyone gonna... Are they on their way? Oh my god, get out of fucking scouting mode, bruh. Hidden's hurt.
That
Take
looks
a look
weak.
at the wall.
Could be a shortcut.
Think we could get through?
Does not give, huh? So we'll send... Oh, of course, he's a badass, that's why. But I want to check this place out more.
Come on, we're not dying in this place.
This trip could have gone better.
But it didn't. Let's go.
That roundish symbol.
Just like the
Pretty
tiles.
sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
I'm so confused. The arrow must be aging, yet the colors are still bright and vivid, which is a procession of Egwithans from all kith races: Amua, Elf, Orland, Dwarf, and Human. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame. Okay, well... Is there any human ones? Guess not. But are they different? Yeah, they are. They're all a different symbol, so... Oh, don't I have a torch? If I had the means. Which I should. Not do anything? Oh, word! Yeah, man! It showed me the correct path.
Stay quiet.
Is there any way I could, like, tell him to hold? 'Cause that would be, like... Guess not. Alright. No, I can examine the wall though. Oh, sorry, there was ooze and tar from the orifices of the shrine. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it is chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of the hair to the ridges of the pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. I do have a gem, the relief, of the man who was the treasure keeper, so we will place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way.
Be quiet. Found something. It's not working.
Oh, so the ooze is resistance to, I think, arcane force damage. So I got a turquoise and some ooze plasma from that. Oh, nice. Amethyst, and Adra with a cloak of protection. Cool. So we're going to equip our dude with the cloak of protection. I think that's it then, yeah? Nothing. Okay. Oh, we got a poleaxe? What's good, man? That'll be cool. Oh shit! That. Oh no! Everyone stop! Just stop moving! Alright, you know what? I'm disappointed in all of you. Can that HP come back? Bad decision. Oh yes, Lawbringer confirmed.
I could scout ahead.
Yeah, you could've, but, you know, you didn't really say anything. Spiders. Oh, I actually predicted that. Yes. MLG. Wait, is that really the whole, like, predicament on that? Okay, wow. Cool. Way to go, guys. Way to kill yourself for no reason. GG team.
Never know I'm here.
Stay quiet.
Oh, no, I did not. I just got a rapier. Oh, shit. Oh shoot, I didn't go back and see if I could figure out with that one, can I go back? Yeah. Those RF snips around your pack and noses excitedly at something. It steps back and points to your pack, salivating and holding up its spear out to you. I'll give Scolder meat to your creature. The Sarap's nostrils flare at the scent of fresh meat, and its eyes dart between you and the food. It creeps towards the prize, shoving the spear into your grip and snatching the meat with both hands at the last moment. Its gullet quivers as it devours the flesh in noisy chomps. Nice. Homeboy gave me a spear. I know, it is really nice. I like it. Wait, it's a one-handed spear? Nope, makes no sense. I'm not gonna spear and rapier. It's not gonna happen. Alright, so we're heading out now. And once we get to the other save checkpoint type thing, I think we're going to take a little break. I'm going to get some food. Maybe I'll reclaim and come back to where I left off. Well, before it already saved, but... Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figure gazes upon it in what might be a contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. Thick gray beard frames a face, otherwise hidden between a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered, with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part. You have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Yes, they do have druids in this game. Oh, that looks really good, actually. Holy crap. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then all at once it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells upon the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him, now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. Excuse me. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. You awaken to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Moving flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Heodin and Kalissa lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Level up? Heck yeah. So, seeing as oh, so choose from a variety of long-term bonuses each time they camped. Wow. So basically, that's so super cool. I know the only two characters that we like so far, right? It's because I gave them character and feeling and emotion. I connected you with them. Oh, I like that. So, but we're definitely gonna be lore strong, and athletics actually, since we're a wanderer. I know, right? Oh man, Zeno, you're too funny. So we're gonna go lore. Damn. And then damn. Hmm. Oh, I see. Oh yeah. We're definitely just gonna go for lore and survival then, I guess. Wait, why the fuck? Oh, I see. That makes sense to me. So we're gonna go with that for the RP aspect. And it has some cool benefits with the survival feat because at rank 2, I get damage reduction every time I camp, and I get received healing multipliers. So that works. So for class unlocks, we're gonna go Ghost Blades. Oh, cool. Oh my god, I can, oh wow, I can literally get like sneak attack and stuff. Wow. Okay, so I can actually like I can get stuff that other classes would have. That's really cool. I like that. Oh, I see. I like it. I see. You know what? I didn't know we could do that. So I'm definitely gonna go into stealth. Cause what the fick net, right? I do want that actually, so that works. We'll put one into athletics for now. So we're gonna actually go into stealth and lore for the most part. I'm gonna go ghost blades or fleet feet. Ooh. I'm gonna go ghost blades. I'm gonna go apprentice sneak attack. Okay. Now. So rapier and a dagger is basically the same thing. So rapiers are way more accurate. So we're gonna go with oh shit. Here, let's get everything I want.
Carrying too much weight.
Really don't need the beer. I'm not gonna use this, but I'm gonna sell the shield. Don't need the journal. Don't need the clothing. So yeah. Think we're good. Okay, so bada bing, bada boom. Can I actually take her armor? Yeah, I did, right? Cool. Word. Oh, I didn't take her armor though. I'm dumb. Alright. Yes. Alright, stream Zeno, I appreciate you for stopping by, my dude. I hope you enjoyed everything, the gameplay. There's going to be definitely a lot more to come. We're going to see why I can see into the past, maybe the future. Who knows? But yeah, this is Garrick Windeer. Or Windray? I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll get easier. Signing out. It's been a pleasure. You guys take it easy.